Hey y'all, it's Kosta. I help people break the system to build a better future. Today we're talking about 6 reasons you need a trust. So many people don't understand what a trust is, and they don't understand why they need it. I know what you're probably thinking. Kosta, I'm not a billionaire. I already have a will. Why would I ever need a trust? The first reason applies to everyone, and it's to avoid probate court. If you pass away without a trust, your heirs will have to take your will to probate court upon your passing. A will must go through probate court no matter what. If you die without a will, your family will still have to go to probate court. This process can take anywhere from 6 months to a year, or even longer. It'll cost you about 5% of your estate to get through. The worst part is, during the time of probate, all assets and accounts will be frozen and no one will have access to these funds. So if you need to pay for funeral expenses or lawyer fees, you can't. The second reason is to provide for your spouse and protect your children. Oftentimes when a spouse dies, the living spouse will get remarried. If you don't have a trust and that next marriage fails, that money can be held up in that new divorce and can be given to that person or her or his children. The third reason is to handle the inheritance of a special class of beneficiary. For example, a minor cannot receive assets from an inheritance, and this will protect the money until the beneficiary is of age to receive the money and can have a payment schedule created if needed. This will let you set up staggered payments to family members or heirs based on your knowledge of the individual receiving the assets if you don't want to give them the full sum of money at one time. Okay, now, the fourth reason is to protect your assets if you need nursing home care or long-term care. As you know, if you've watched my channel, about 70% of people over the age of 65 will need long-term care at some point in their life. Because of the Medicaid 5-year look-back rule, a Medicaid asset trust can protect all assets if it's been in the trust for over 5 years. You can put money, land, houses, or anything you won't need to live on for the rest of your life into this trust, and it's protected from Medicaid. The fifth reason is to avoid estate tax. Money can be put into a trust for a child, heir, or for any other reason, and there you will not have to pay estate tax on this money or property. The last reason is to protect against lawsuits. This isn't available in all states, and it's a type of irrevocable trust. It protects assets against creditors, lawsuits, and ex-spouses. If property or assets are placed into an irrevocable trust, no one can touch it. If you have any questions on trusts or how to set one up, my best advice is to contact a local elder law or estate attorney. I know that this isn't a fun topic, but for the protection of your family, heirs, and loved ones, preparation and planning is the only option.